I'm hoping one day to open my own shelter. I would be the person with the three-legged dog. I just love animals more than people, I really do. I've fallen victim to worrying about what everybody thinks. It's never going to be that everyone is happy. You just gotta know what you like and go with it. Always make sure you have your life going, and that you're number one, so that anyone who comes into it, husband, or boyfriend or girlfriend, however you roll, that's just an added bonus to something you're already creating. I will always be the way I was a couple years ago before anything happened. And that's to my parents' credit, my amazing parents who have been around me my whole life and raised me right. I'm very happy with what has happened so far. People tend to think they know you when you come into their TVs every week. They think you are different than who you are. Don't believe everything you hear. I'm a bridesmaids type of girl. I love silliness. That's who I am at heart, and I know I can do it. If my career path takes me elsewhere, that's great. But comedy is my forte. I really am an open book. I don't keep anything in at all, which is good and bad. I love the studio audience. That's where I feel the most at home. You know right away if you're being funny or not. Unless you're Giselle, you wake up some days and feel ugly. When that happens, accept that I'm not perfect and it's okay, I can start over again tomorrow. You know what, I'm not ashamed of anything that happened. I fall in love really hard, I do. I go deep. That person is it for me. And I love hard, and when it's over, and some people make mistakes. I wouldn't call it a mistake. It just is what happened in my life, so I'm excited to see what the future holds. It happened, and now I have to say I'm happier than I've ever been. My whole family actually, but my parents. I had such a normal and amazing childhood. I've been so lucky. My parents are cool and normal. They don't talk about the business and I still have stuff to do at their house. Finally, there was a moment when it just hit me. John wouldn't want me to sit on my butt for the rest of my life feeling sorry for myself or sorry for him. As cheesy as it sounds, he would have wanted us to go on. I like old-fashioned romance, when the two people sleep in separate beds but still hold hands all night. Their hands rest on a little table between the beds. I want to be the first person to laugh at myself. It makes other people feel at ease, we're all on an even playing field. It took years for me to figure out what my body needs and that what works for my friends doesn't necessarily work for me. Going yoga 5 times a week has transformed my body. Staying fit is all about trying to find enjoyment in something physical, because that's the only way you're gonna get results. I'm a country girl at heart. I only go to yoga to drink wine, so I'm good. I just throw the calories right back in. It's a fine line of doing what's good for your life and what your parents want you to do, but also following your dreams. With my parents, when I was younger, I always had to do 2 things. If I was acting, I always had to do a sport or something on the arts side of things along with that. I'm the most competitive person you'll ever meet.